Motor, J Motor, J Motor, J Motor, that's my name. Heckler House, Heckler House. Oh.
Hello everyone, it's your boy Thomas back again with another rendition of Truth Be Told. Now, you guys know how I feel about politics. I hate politics. Just not a big fan. I didn't even get involved until a bummer got in the White House and started destroying everything with leftist ideology. Now, of course, same old, they're still attacking Trump left and right. They've literally proven he had nothing to do with that E. Carroll woman. She's a loon. She's nuttier than a jaybird. They've proven this, but yet they keep throwing it. It's, you know, it's Democrats. It's all biased. They know it's bogus, it's BS, but they're just desperate to try to get something to stick to them. But yet, everybody sees it. Even those who hate Trump see it, that they're abusing their power, the Democrats. And it's going to come back to bite him in the ass. We already know he's the GOP frontrunner now. Nobody else can even compete with him, even though the Democrats are like trying to side with Nikki Haley, which makes entirely no sense, except for the establishment wants her in there. And it's just dumb because nobody likes Nikki Haley. Let's get on to what I really want to talk to you about this week. I just got finished watching the best television show that is out right now in this day and age. And that is the show called Reacher, based on the character Jack Reacher from the novels. Now, Tom Cruise did a couple of movies a while back. He wanted to keep doing them, but they told him no, that they're going to do this series instead, starring Alan Ritchson. I think that's how you pronounce his last name, Ritchson. Not sure. Anyways, now they've already done one season of the show, which was really, really good. I liked it. You know, it wasn't like, you know, the greatest ever, but it was definitely good. Now they've done the second season. And I'm telling you right now, this is the best show that's out right now. Everything else is woke, leftist, feminist trash. There are no good shows anymore. It's all crap. But anyways, the show basically is about you know, someone killing off his old unit that, you know, he was in charge of in the military. One by one, they're dying off. He's contacted by Neely, which is from the first season. From what I understand, she wasn't supposed to be in the first season, but they brought her in for the show. She comes back in this one, and she's the one who alerts him to what's going on. Reacher is kind of like the Incredible Hulk. He's a nomad. He just helps people out that needs help. He's a drifter, basically. But he chooses to be that way. Now, once he finds out that somebody's taking out his old unit, he shows up and he gets the band back together. Well, unfortunately, there's only like 4 of them left. Everybody else has been wiped out. He finds out that one of his bandmates was investigating this corporation or company or whatever because there was some shady crap going on. So he joins the head of security and finds out it's the security detail that's got shady dealings going on. So the security detail ran by Robert Patrick, his character. He set up a deal with some kind of war, I guess you would call him a war dealer, you know, a warlord dealer or whatever. You know, he deals with war objects or like guns, ammunition, that kind of crap. Anyways, he set something up with him. He's also kind of an assassin. Nobody knows who he really is or what he looks like. But they're wanting to sell off some missiles that can target just about anything, including civilian aircraft, which is very dangerous. And a senator gets involved, of course, and makes a muck of the whole situation. I'm not going to tell you the very ending. You'll have to watch it. But it is a really good show. The story's intriguing. The action's good. You know, they're not pushing any type of feminism crap, leftist ideology, even though they have a couple of chicks in there that can fight. But they're military. It's not like, and they're not like doing super badass stunts or anything like that. You know, just regular Joes are fighting. So I was okay with that. Anyways, this is a really good show. They're basically a bunch of cops, military cops is what they are. And then they go find out what the fuck's going on. He's killing off their friends. It gets pretty dicey. It's good. Check it out. You won't be disappointed if you like some cop mystery, crime, drama, investigating crap. Definitely a good show. Check it out. You're going to like it. You're going to love it. 2 thumbs up. And yes, there will be a season 3. The way they left it off is definitely going to be a season 3. It's just too good of a show. Too many people are raving about it. And the reason why is because they want the toxic masculinity. They want actual heroes, men, running the front of the shows. Not some stupid feminist lead. Unrealistic crap. Okay. Anyway, let's get on to your B movie reviews. Okay, Movieholics. This week is Action Week. And I went with a couple of, they're kind of military action movies, but, you know, not too bad about it, the military stuff. But the first one I watched was called Bat 21. And it was done in 1988. It made about $4 million worldwide. It stars Gene Hackman and Danny Glover. Now, this movie is basically about a colonel. It's supposed to be based on a true story. I don't know. You know, they tend to embellish quite a bit when it comes to historical stuff or based on true story stuff. But anyways, it's about the Vietnam War. This is one of those, like, you know, he's behind enemy lines kind of type movie, and they're trying to get him out. It's about a colonel played by Gene Hackman. They have a plan to stop Charlie, or the Viet Cong, whatever, from destroying this huge outpost at this rare intersection in the Vietnam jungle, whatever, I don't know where, but anyways, they send the colonel in, even though he wasn't supposed to go in. They send him in to lead the mission. He's on a plane, they're going to go bomb this place, and next thing you know, they get shot down. Now, Danny Glover comes in, and I don't really know what he is. He's kind of like a scout unit or some crap. You know, he flies in, you know, he's in a kind of like a commercial plane. And he usually comes in and scouts areas before someone goes in. Anyways, he's flying over. He gets the message that they went down. He finds out that Gene Hackman's the only one who made it. So now he's got to try to get him out. So he's flying over, keeping an eye on him during the entire movie. He'll talk to him every now and then. Now Gene Hackman knows that they're getting ready to bomb that whole freaking huge area that he's in, and he's got to get out. He don't have a lot of time. It's coming soon. So he devises a plan. He plays golf, so he knows a certain golf course and he uses it as a code to Danny Glover, who helps him get through the golf course. A few things happen along the way. They get some men killed at one of the LZs they were supposed to pick them up at, but it turns out it was full of Charlie, some village or whatever, and they get several chopper pilots and a crew killed. They eventually get him out though towards the end of the movie. So they get Danny Glover. He ends up getting shot down and joining him on the land, but they get out by boat at the very end. That's pretty much the end of the movie. Now, I liked right off the bat, you see a lot of these action type movies, and you're waiting an hour before there's any kind of action. Not with this movie. You're talking 10 minutes in or so, and he's getting shot down, and the action's just, it's just action. Shit's going on constantly throughout the whole movie. Yes, you have a couple scenes where they're just talking on the radio, but he's having to hide from Charlie and everything else. He's getting into fights every now and then. It's action packed, and I like that. Now, it's a war movie, so your standard special effects, bombs and shit like that, guns. Is it a good movie? Yeah. This is one of the better ones. I give it 2 thumbs up. If you like action, you like, wartime, military type stuff, this is definitely one to check out. Definitely one of the better ones. Alright, let's move on to your next one. Now, this next movie, I've been putting it off for a long time. I've been meaning to watch it. I just never gotten around to it. I heard it's a really great movie, and I wasn't disappointed. This movie was done in 1964 and only made about $2 million worldwide, and the movie was called Zulu. It starred Michael Caine, Stanley Baker, and Ulla Jacobson. Now, most people, not everyone, but most people have heard of the African tribe Zulu. They were fierce warriors back in the day. Zulu, or the king of the tribe or whatever, he conquered a lot of Africa back in the day. I mean, he was pretty big time. Now, this is back in the 1800s when the British were there, and the Zulu and the British didn't see quite eye to eye on everything. And go figure. They trapped an outpost that was there. The British only had, a few hundred men, and the Zulu warriors, there was like 5,000 of them guys, and they could not take this British outpost. They tried for many days, but the British held their ground and held the outpost. And that's basically what the movie's about. Now, this is before, like most movies today, I'm not a big fan of, because most of your directors and shit like Zack Snyder, and James Gunn, they focus too much on making everything look pretty with special effects and CGI. They don't tell a good story. And that's the problem. That's what's missing in a lot of your cinema today. Good storytelling. Back in the day, I like a lot of 60s type movies because they could tell good stories with. They don't have to have like crazy special effects. They focus more on their acting. They actually worked as an actor should, and told a good story. They played the part correct. Not today. All these actors suck. Well, at least the vast majority of them today. They can't tell a good story, and their acting sucks. Anyways, you know, Michael Caine, everybody pretty much knows who he is. He's a British actor. He's a really great actor. He's getting too old though. He's about done, you know, like ready to pass on. Done, you know. But he kind of plays a pompous ass in this. You know, he's, you know, British aristocrat. You know, I'm better than everybody else. Snob, look down on everybody. But he's all right. He just, you know, he's just kind of a pompous ass. The rest of the actors were pretty decent too. They were okay. So the acting was all right. The woman was ridiculous. They made her look like a fool in this movie. You know, she's just over emotional, just whacked out of her mind, telling them that they need to do this and that, and she has no idea what she's talking about. She's going to get everybody killed, kind of crap. Anyways, if you're looking for an action movie with some really great acting in it, and you know, a little bit of a historical significance, it's a great movie. It's not bad for a 60s movie. I definitely give it 2 thumbs up. I was told this movie was good, and it is. It's pretty damn good. Check it out. That's all I have for you this week. If you have any thoughts about what I talked about excuse me, earlier in the video, please leave your thoughts down in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear from you. If you could think of any underrated B-type movies that you think I've never even heard of, please leave your suggestions down in the comment section down below. I'll get to reviewing them as soon as I can. So until next time, thanks for watching. I told you you'd be told the truth, and you've just been told.